Thanks everybody, I am here with a beautiful Ford GT, but more importantly I'm here with Dan Greenawalt, the creative director of Turn 10 Studios. Now Dan, Forza Motorsport 6, 450 Forza Vista cars, 26 real-world locations, 24-player multiplayer, rain, night. Is this the biggest Forza you've ever made?
This is the biggest Forza we've ever made, but it's more than the numbers. It's the experiences we can deliver with the numbers. I think our fans are just going to light up when they play the game.
So tell me about some of the tech in this game, because it looks absolutely incredible.
Well, you know, it was a real boon to us to have Forza Motorsport 5 on the Xbox One. It meant our Forza Tech engine was running natively. It worked great, 1080p, 60 frames per second, and we could concentrate on just adding great features and great content, like night, like wet, and again, the 24-player multiplayer is fantastic.
So let's talk about rain first of all. You know, weather and rain and wet has been something that the Forza community has been asking for ages. How exciting are you to put that into the game?
Well, you know, when we bring features to Forza, there's kind of a Forza way. There's a level of quality and a level of research we want to do every time. We live in the Northwest, so we know what rain's like. And part of rain is not just limited friction, but it's also puddles. And for the first time in games, we've got these hydroplaning, simulated aquaplaning. And if you're driving really fast on a puddle, your car's going to spin out. So it brings the thrill and the danger and the intensity to racing. And when that's added with 24-player multiplayer or 24 cars on track with Drivatar, it's just a really thrilling race.
And night racing looks ridiculous as well. I got the chance to try it out last night. It's beautiful. What kind of work went into bringing that to Forza 6?
You know, a big part of Next Generation is physically based materials, and that helped us with wet, but also with night. And also, having a nighttime scene that's got the thrill and danger of motorsport. In a lot of games, you'll see night that looks like a dark day. In motorsport, we want it to be pitch black, and you're driving just at the limits of your headlights, 250 miles per hour down the Mulsanne Straight. Get that tension, you know? And the physically based materials bring everything to light. So you see the shining, and then it goes dark, and all the cars, it looks beautiful.
It does indeed look beautiful, and we've got some great new ways to drive Forza 6 as well. Some really cool new accessories. Yeah, can you take us through them?
You know, Forza's got a really diverse player base. People like to play lots of ways. You know, my kids, they like to play in split screen, which is great for them. I've been playing with the Elite controller now for quite a while in all of my games, because it's been around, and it's wonderful. I mean, the fidelity in the controller is great. It's great with Forza as well, because if you like to do shifting and mana, you can actually put those to the paddles underneath and really get that sim experience. But of course, our really simmy guys love the wheels. And we've got two featured here at the booth in our simulators. One is from Fanatec, and the other is from Logitech. And those come onto the Xbox One, adding to the overall force feedback wheels. Now, first off, I'd say the Fanatec is one that's been catching a lot of people's eyes. Beautiful materials. It's a really variable wheel. You can actually just buy the base, and it will work with your existing CSR wheel from the Xbox 360, or you can get the whole kit and caboodle, and it's an amazing wheel. It is a little bit on the premium side. And then there's Logitech, which fans have been asking for Logitech wheels on Forza and on the Xbox for a long time, and now a tremendous wheel is showing up. Great technology, dual motor, helical cogs. It's a magnetically based. I love this stuff, sorry. I like to rip these wheels apart. It's got great fidelity, it's got really good build quality, it's a tremendous wheel. And so now, you know, if you're looking for a good controller, a great controller, an amazing wheel, all these options are here in Forza Motorsport 6.
All right, great stuff. Let's talk about the tracks as well. 26 real-world locations in the game. Give us some of your picks of your top tracks.
Well, first off, having 26 means we can build a 70-plus hour career that takes you on a tour. Amazing cars, amazing tracks, moments in motorsport. But some of the ones we're showing here are Brands Hatch from the UK in the wet, and it's a downpour. The puddles are huge. It's a cool experience, and players, I think, are going to really love that. We're also showing some tracks here that have been in the game before, like Sebring, but now it's being done at night. Now, we've also announced Watkins Glen. We've got Daytona, the new Indy infield, and of course Rio de Janeiro. Beautiful, beautiful track that people have been playing in the Ford GT here.
I've got to give Rio a shout out. I tried that for myself last night, and it looks beautiful, and it's a really fun track to drive as well, so that's good. One of the other things I'm really excited about, 24-player multiplayer over Xbox Live. You know, that really takes the live game to the next level, doesn't it?
And you know, people are almost being drowned by these big numbers, so I do want to explain, you know, what's cool about it. And Forza Motorsport 5, 16-player multiplayer on dedicated servers. Now we have 24-player multiplayer, and we've got a new leagues mode, which puts people of similar skill level and temperament in the same league together and kind of collapses the time frame so they can have competitive esport-like racing in our game. I think it's going to be great for our community, and it means that 24-player cars, it's more players like you, similar speed, and they're not going to be griefers if you're not a griefer, and if you want to smash things up, you'll be in races with them.
All right, Dan, congratulations. Another great showing for Forza Motorsport. I'm ready for my test drive now, so let's hand it back to the stage.
Xbox One exclusive.